Ready?
One more time.
One more time.
One more time.
Yeah.
Ready,
Yep.
set, action.
Irving is a herbalist expert. He has lived in India for 10 years. He's traveled all over. He's a wise man. And we have a whole bunch of amazing ingredients today. We're going to be making live culture fermented veggies, which are literally one of the best things you could add to your diet, especially if you're trying to really rebuild your gut after antibiotics, infections, just all the stuff that people get. If you want to reset the gut, this is the way to do it. So where do we start today? We have a whole bunch of stuff, right? What do we got here, Irving?
We got ginger, we got cabbage, carrots, garlic, black radish, red pepper, onion. Yeah, that's it.
So we're going to chop it up.
Simple.
Oh, we got one more thing we almost forgot.
Yes, of course, a beet.
The beet,
Yeah.
or in Spanish, betabel. So
See, and we always put the beet at the bottom because it'll...
there's a
All for the
methodology
red.
for sure. I've
Okay,
seen
we start
Irving
with ginger.
make this a couple times. He's really an expert with this. I've been wanting to shoot this for some time and make it myself because I've had just traveling for the last 10 years myself, lived in a lot of different places, caught a lot of different bugs, and it's really good to reset that gut. And most people, what they're eating, if they eat like a sauerkraut, it's a boiled sauerkraut. And you really want to
Big
have
chunks.
raw fermented. That's so important. Pickled is also good, pickled vegetables, but anytime you're adding the vinegar, it just changes the dynamic completely.
Where's the turmeric?
The turmeric. Oh,
We
we got your
forgot
turmeric right
turmeric.
here, buddy.
Okay, and you have black pepper.
Yep. We got
Always
some pepper
goes together.
flakes.
Ginger, turmeric, black pepper. The black pepper, you need it to make the turmeric bioavailable. But when you add ginger, it boosts it like 30,000 times. Black pepper boosts it like 10 times. And then it's like turbo.
Did you want peppercorns or do you want just a crushed black pepper? I have this
Yeah,
one.
the crush.
Okay. What do we got in there so far? We got the turmeric, we got the ginger.
That's it. That's it. A little bit. Whoa. Okay, that's a bit much.
I like pepper. No, it's
It'll
all
be
good.
okay.
It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
Garlic makes almost everything taste better, right?
Yeah, that's true. When I'm getting a cold, I sometimes do 2 cloves of garlic first thing in the morning. That definitely puts a little pep in your step.
You put that in there, it's amazing because that is, it's wild potato, but it's not like a potato. It don't have starch. That's pure inulin. That's what the pharmaceutical companies use when they want fiber. Fiber is prebiotic. You need prebiotic to go with the probiotic. And like it's the whole package in one wild potato. And it's amazing.
I'd never seen one of these before, but it's actually a black radish. I had to go to a specialty market and store. So if you're here in Playa del Carmen specifically, by far the best place for fruit and any type of unique herbs and whatnot, fresh herbs, it's definitely DAC.
Yeah, and everything. You try to keep on as much skin as possible. You know, preferably you got all organic, but here they say it's organic, but who knows?
And just for those watching, this is a 1.5 liter jar. I got a set at Costco with a 1.5 liter and a 2 and then a 3 liter. It's a good size to start with, I would say 1.5. And you're still gonna get some carrots in there, huh?
Yeah. Now the blender. We need the blender.
We've got the blend. What are we blending?
Stand by, it's an operation. Okay. We'll put in the red pepper too.
Ooh, now, There you go, man.
Okay. No, that is perfect.
Now you were saying that the bacteria naturally found on the vegetables is what grows in there.
Yeah. Now we take the cabbage leaves, put them down on the top to keep all the veggies under the liquid. Perfect. There it is. Now you're good to go. You just leave it sit on your counter. If the temperature is 40 degrees, it takes 3 days. If it's chillier, it take about a week or so. You see when the bubbles start happening and that, you can open it carefully, you taste it. Taste it, see?
Eventually we need to put it in the fridge, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It'll still continue fermenting in the fridge. You know, the older it gets, the better it gets. I find a jar like that in the fridge, it probably lasts around 2 months.
Any other advice that you'd give people that are just starting out with fermented veggies?
Well, you got to take it slow to 1 spoon, and that it is very strong. This mixture,
Yeah.
the black radish with the beet and all that there, yeah, it's powerful, very powerful.
And do you take this out and just eat chunks of it, or how
No,
do you
well,
eat it?
me,
What do you do?
when I feel it's ready, I take it, I put it all in the blender so I can eat it with a spoon.
So you make it kind of a chunky, or
Like
do
a
you make it?
coleslaw. I learned from Darryl D'Souza about this. He wrote the book, Become Healthy or Extinct. Best book I've ever read, because it has everything in the one book, you know, the Ayurveda, herbs, and even the acupressure, the reflexology, all that, all the pressure points.
And what's the benefits of the beets? Why do you put the beets specifically?
Beets are amazing, cleans the blood and all kinds of things.
I've heard it's good for energy too, with the nitric oxide.
Yes, nitric oxide. Yes, yes. Actually, the best source of that is the stinging nettle. Here in Mexico, we call it ortiga.
Yeah, if you guys want to hear more from Irv, he has a ton of different recipes for healing potions, let's put it that way. So he has smoothies that he'll make with moringa. What are some of your favorite herbs?
Nettle. I am going back to Canada soon to pick the nettle. Spring cleaning, you know, it cleans the blood, cleans everything.
Nettle.
See.
And then you get your moringa here in Playa?
Yeah, everywhere. It grows everywhere.
Maybe we'll do a video on how to spot wild moringa. Would that be fun?
Wow, an adventure.
All right. Well, if you guys have any questions, make sure to put them down in the comments. I'm sure you're going to have a lot of questions here. If you have your own recipe that you love, make sure to comment that too. We're all learning and just figuring out different ways to have a stronger gut health, better mental clarity, better energy. Anything else that it does for you? I mean, you've healed yourself from all sorts of different things over time.
Well, when you got good gut bacteria, the gut's a second brain, right? And it's very serious. A lot of illness starts there.
Yeah.
When you got good bacteria, actually, if you're eating properly, the amount of times you eat in a day, you should be going to the bathroom the same amount of times. And that's when you know your system's working properly, you're feeding it what it needs. You get like this fabulous feeling like your body's in perfect balance. That's what it is.
I think we could all use that more nowadays.
See?
Yeah, I really appreciate it, man. It's been awesome.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to shoot this for a long time. He's making it all the time, and down below we can put some links for you. So anyways, thank you. And like I said, if there's other additional information you'd like to hear from Irving, we're going to start to shoot some videos together, and we're all on this learning journey together. So thank you so much for joining. Talk soon.
See ya.
Ciao, ciao.